Hello everyone, Kiwi with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is featuring the Sith Eternal 3v3 style. I didn't know if anything would beat it. Obviously I start off with just kind of a given. Supreme Leader Kylo crushes Sith Eternal, no questions. But what non-galactic legend can beat the Sith Eternal? So I did some testing today, ran out of battles, used 1,200 crystals trying to come up with something. So there's still more I want to test, but ultimately, right here, the man Vader, Watt, and Shore is the answer, at least against this Sith Eternal team. I think it should do well against most teams, just because of the weapon tech and what Vader does. I put Shore in here because Sith Eternal targets Shore. This is actually one of my failed battles. I just wanted to show it first because you want to take out the tank first. And so I learned the hard way. I don't know how many battles taking out Dooku first, but you want to take the tank out first. Anyway, so I tried this with Vader Watt Traya, Vader Watt Basilishan, Vader Watt Droidica. After I think my first attempt was with Traya, and it looked like it had potential, but without Shore in there, the Sith Eternal will target. Without Shore, he'll target Vader and Watt. He goes after Watt right away, and then but with Shore in there, he has to do the tank, and then he does Watt, so that leaves Vader open at the beginning. Before the Sith Eternal can get to him, which is really, really nice. But anyway, so there we go. This did not work. It did get it down to at least just the Sith Eternal. Can I just say C? But it wasn't quite enough. So after that, after a few failed attempts, I was wondering if at the beginning, if I could take out Sith Empire Trooper first instead of Dooku. And thank goodness for the weapon tech, because as you will see, you are able to do so. And that just makes killing Dooku pretty easy because he's pretty squishy. But I don't think it really matters who else would be in that third spot. This team is basically trying, you want to get as many debuffs as possible on C, so that when you come back after you're killing the other two characters, you'll have enough dots on him to where you can get a Merciless Master and a Calling Blade on him. So there we go. Trooper's out, Dooku's out, and now it's just it's 3-on-1. Now Sith Eternal can solo lots of things. So this by no means is for sure a win, because if you don't get enough dots on the Sith Eternal, then you're not gonna have quite enough to kill him when you finally get back to your Merciless Massacre and Calling Blade. I've found that if you have at least 8 dots on him, then that seems like kind of the minimum, and then anything above that, you're pretty good. So if you can have even 7 dots, and if you have that crit chance down from Shore, I think it's crit chance down, but anyway, then you'll have enough. But you at least need 8 debuffs or so, at least against this Sith Eternal, to make sure it works. Here I'm trying to decide, do I have enough? I ultimately yes, and then with the help of Watt, ended up with 10. Calling Blade, goodbye. See you later. It actually would be pretty good banners in 3v3. Everyone's still standing. Here we go, is another battle. This was after lots and lots of testings. I don't know if it shows at the end of this battle or not, but I ran out of I was almost out of battle, so I only had like 2 battles left before I maxed out my arena battles, and I wanted to get a couple other teams tested before I ran out. Since I already saw that this worked after doing it a couple times in a row, then it was on to try some other things. The other things that you'll see that I try after this are I tried Darth Revan with Basilishan and Malik. I tried Gas 5's cheese, although I didn't really want to try it, but I just wanted to see anyway, because I need to save Jedi Knight Revan and Gas and Han for the Bastila Jedi Master Luke counter. So I really probably shouldn't even, I kind of wasted my time, because my goal is to try to come up with at least 2 non-galactic counters to these galactic legends. I also try CLS, obviously without Han, because you need Han for the other one. So I did CLS, 3 Baka and Chewbacca, and that ended up not working either. Nothing else I tried worked except for this with Darth Vader and Watt and Shore, and then obviously Supreme Leader Kylo. But really, you need Supreme Leader Kylo for Rey in 3v3. That was really the only thing that I can recall. Of course, it's been, what, a couple months now? That's the only thing that I can recall that was the most effective, is Supreme Leader Kylo against Rey. I did have a counter with Jedi Knight Revan Gas and Jedi Knight Luke. That can work, but the percentage, the success percentage on it is pretty low. It's probably almost like a 50-50, so it's not that reliable. Supreme Leader Kylo is the only thing that I can recall that was probably 90%, even some 90% reliable. It can lose, but it's definitely the most reliable. But anyway, so I want to save Supreme Leader Kylo for Rey. Obviously, it looks like I'll do Vader, Watt, and Shore if I come up against a Supreme Leader Kylo. If I come up against C, the Sith Eternal. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. And then I'll use Jedi Knight Revan, Gas, and Han if I come up against a Jedi Master Luke. And then if there's a Supreme Leader Kylo, then the counter from last time was what was it? It was Jedi Knight Luke, Old Ben and Hoda, if I remember right. That could work. I think that's right. I'll have to go back and look it up. But I don't believe you needed Jedi Knight Revan. So that gives you 3 non-galactic legend counters, 2 galactic legends. But I don't think there's a 4th one out there in 3v3 that's gonna make it. You're gonna have to have at least 1 galactic legend if for some reason you come across somebody that has all 4. Most, I don't know what percentage, most people aren't going to come across that. More than likely, the most you're ever going to see is 3, unless you're like way up there and Maw, Instinct, Cause, and so forth. But it would be nice to have these non-galactic legend counters so that you can use yours for offense to make sure you're able to take out Rey, who is super annoying, and then anything else you might come across. So there you go. I'll keep working on it. Like I said, I ran out of time, so I didn't get to try other things. I really can't think of anything else that would work. I did try Jedi Knight Luke lead. I can't remember if I already said that. And like nothing else really came close. I guess Darth Revan was maybe the next closest, because I was able to at least get the Sith Empire Trooper out, but it really wasn't. I mean, there wasn't going to be enough time for me to take out Sith Eternal, especially one that has the ultimate. But here are the rest of the battles for you to see as I did my testing and as I lost. And also enjoy the music. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Everyone have a fantastic day. Kiwi out.